Chris. I'm gutted. I'm sure everybody else is gutted as well. I think probably one of our best performances of the season, and we've ended up losing the game.
Yeah, best performance by a long way. I thought we were at it from minute one. Created some unbelievable chances in the game. Outstanding. Even with the setback with losing Greg in the first half, I thought second half the lads didn't let down. We still had to go. 20 minutes to go and you get yourself back in the game. We've expected us to show us a little bit more composure, to give ourselves. Theo had a great chance to equalise. We've been very unlucky from set pieces today. We've looked a threat every time we put the ball in there, and I can only be full of praise of the players. I've just said to them there, that's the level now we're looking for. I said, there's no point in just performing today like we have. We've now got to, take that as the benchmark and build on that for the remainder of the season.
Obviously, against the league leaders as well, I think we competed throughout the whole game, and also with the setback of losing Greg and Darius stepping into the goal, obviously maybe affected us.
We more than competed, to be fair, Tom. We outplayed them at times, some really good football. And first half I thought was outstanding on the transition. I was asking them for clear-cut chances. We got them, and unfortunately we've not taken them. And if I'm going to be critical, we've not been clinical, and that's really what's cost us today. So that's the frustration. If it would have been clinical, they could have had no arguments with us winning the game 3-4, 5-0, 5-1, 5-2. I mean, the Greg situation, I was disappointed with how the second goal developed. But again, it's really difficult to pick any really negatives out of that, because, as I say, I thought the lads were outstanding.
And even last week when we lost at FC, that was a completely harsh scoreline. But this week the players look like they've stepped it up and they've worked on things. And like today, I think we've had 15 shots at goal, over 20 shots in the game, and it's got in that we didn't score more than one.
Yeah, that's, as I said, we've not been clinical enough. We can't create that amount of chances in a game and not have a higher percentage. And if we'd have done so today, then we'd have won comfortably. Even with the loss of Greg in the first half, it would have been a different story. So they'll be delighted they've come away 2-1 winners. They've got away with it, in my view, and it is frustrating because the position that we're in, points are vital for us, not for them. And lads really haven't got the just reward today, and I really feel for them. I really do feel for them today.
If we can replicate this for the next foreseeable future, starting next week, then surely the goals will come and we'll get points.
Yeah, I mean we have to, in our situation. I don't just want a one-game wonder. We've got to try and reach that level consistently now, and if we do so, then we'll climb the table very, very quickly. If we can create as many chances as we did against the league leaders today, against other opposition in the table, it's a tough league. Don't get me wrong. But as you say, we've had 15 opportunities at goal today. Looked a threat from set pieces, and only our lack of finishing, not being ruthless, was not won the game. Even though we lost our goalkeeper in the first half and had to play an outfield in there for 65 minutes or so, was it? So I asked them to protect our second half much better. We had a bit of a change round regarding the setup because of having Darius in goal from set pieces. That worked really well. As I say, I'm gutted for the players, I'm gutted for the club, I'm gutted for the supporters, and I'm devastated for everybody, because the performance that I saw today was worthy of 3 points, not just one really, and we've not got anything out of it, so that's why it's disheartening for everyone.
I know we lost, but it did feel like things sort of clicked, especially with some of our movement and passes and our attacking play with the amount of chances created.
Yeah, I thought how we set up and started with the side give us a fresh emphasis. I thought Dagnall and Tom central in midfield brought a real calmness to us, enabled us to build certainly through the midfield and in transition. I thought Godwin was outstanding today. That's probably his best game in a Celtic shirt, and to be honest, he's been consistent, but the level of his performance today was very good. But it's difficult to single out individuals when the whole team, everybody's contributed to defending, having no goalkeeper for that length of time, and the amount of opportunities that we've created in the game.
Do you feel like we sort of coped and handled the FC striker much better than we did last weekend?
Yeah, much better. I know obviously he's got on the score sheet today. That's with an outfield and goal. Craig would have saved that. I mean, the first goal would have gone in. Craig would have come and claimed that's not an issue. So, yeah, the fact that we conceded 2 is really harsh on the boys. But we know the reasons why. But, as I say, really pleased, I'm really proud with the level of performance. The work ethic's have been good. They never let their heads drop, even with the run that we've been on. And as I say, if we can reach that level consistently now between next Saturday and the remaining games, then we'll climb the table very, very quickly.
Obviously some more confidence for Raul as well to get on the score sheet from the spot as well.
Yeah, but he's had some really good chances in the game as well. He had 2 really good ones in the first half. So he can't complain today regarding lack of service. He certainly had plenty of it today. As I say, everybody's contributed. The young man Nathan Kane obviously got in 1v1. Again, just lack of inexperience with his finish. But, other great opportunities. There's nothing fell for us certainly from set pieces to give us the opportunity to, get another one and sneak a point out of it, which, on the balance of play and the whole 95 minutes, we would have deserved.
As well, I know there's a big attendance here, obviously a lot from FC, but our fans throughout the game, second half as well, we're trying to drive the players forward with their support.
Yeah, I'm hopeful that performance will bring a few more back, even though the results haven't been there. They can see what we're trying to do, how we're trying to tweak things and get more out of what we've got. And we'll continue to do that. As I said when we've had our conversation in midweek, it's an ongoing process. But if we reach that level today, there won't be many teams who take points off us this season. But it's getting to that level of consistency. Is that what we're going to have to strive for between now and then?